Hi everybody, welcome back. What a week it's been here at Sea2Sky in Turkey. Got one more final day now before we fly back tomorrow, so I'm just having a bit of a chill out day on my own. Got some wheels this morning. A nice little Dacia Duster diesel. Quite a nice car actually. I've just come up to the cable car up to the mountain, to the top of Mt Tahtali. Thought I'd have a ride up there and just check out the scenery. It has been a little bit cloudy this morning, but I'm hoping when I get up there there's going to be some good views. So let's go and see what it's like. So I've just got a ticket for the cable car. It's €33 to the top. Now, looking at the camera down there, at the booking desk, it's looking a bit bleak up there at the moment, but I've got my jacket with me, but hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, we might see a little bit of sunshine. Let's just wait for the gondola now. Passenger transport for the next sort of quarter of an hour, I think. It's looking like I'm on my own at the moment in here. Things might change though. Yeah, I'm on here on my own with the cable car operator. Thank you. Absolutely beautiful. So it's a little bit cloudy up here, but the views are still fairly good. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just walk down some of the track that I rode up last Monday, just to give you an idea on how severe this terrain is up here to ride on. So I've just had to get special permission now to go onto this side of the mountain, on the opposite side of the cable car sort of viewing point. We're just dropping down like a block paved track from the top. So it's dropping down this track from the top. It's normally out of bounds to the public, but they've given me permission to come down and have a look and show you some of the things. So this is the route. You can see the trail up the mountain where walkers do come up, and last Monday we came up that track. Now most of the riders came up this section here onto the block paving, then rode the ramp onto the top. I'm just going to show you now the area where I rode up to the top, and you'll get a feel now of the gravity of this place when you see how difficult it is to walk on, never mind ride a bike. So we're just now at a point where when I rode up last Monday the track splits. Now I'm not going to go back further down to the bottom because it's quite a long way for walking. I haven't got the best footwear in the world, just got trainers on. You'll need boots to ride down there, but just to give you an idea what this place is like, so the stuff you're riding on, it's a mix of all sorts, from small rocks, and I'm talking some of these like, you know, it's a good 6-7 inches deep in places. You can see where this is quite a well beaten area. It's quite hard packed. quite hard packed here. But then you get areas where you've got stuff like this in the size of my hand, and it's just like a carpet of this stuff, and it's just so loose to ride on. You just get thrown all over the place. Like this here. That is what the track is made up further down in places, and it's quite steep. And when you're just riding up it, you're just flicking rocks out behind it, and when you're doing that, you're sort of digging down all the time, and sometimes you can just get, you know, dig a hole and end up coming to a stop. So we're just going to walk back up now and look at the route that I took on Monday, and we'll see how hard it is to walk, never mind ride. So I'm just going to give you a bit of a side view of the climb to the goal finish route, which is, that's the track I've just walked down. The goal finish route is up. This is the first stage of it, up onto the top. You know, some of the guys, they can get up there in one. I mean, obviously when I went up, there was a bit of pushing and shoving, but that in itself is quite a feat, is that, just to get up to this sort of first level. We'll go a bit higher. So I'm just walking up now, and I've got 3 points of contact, and my feet are slipping here. You know, things do always look harder when you're walking them. So we got up to here in one run, up to the corner. It's amazing how things change over the years with the weather and erosion. First time I came up here in 2019, the rock looked a bit bigger. It looked to be a bigger step. But I know there's been a few guys up here in the last week, so they've cleared it out a little bit. But I got to this point, and then from here we had a little bit of pushing and shoving just to get up this next couple of steps. See, I'm blowing out of my ass walking up as I am. Once we got to here, we managed to get going again. The sun's coming out. It's getting quite warm at the moment. We got up to this corner, no problem. Fairly hard packed. Really sharp rocks though in places. We got up here. We had a bit of a shove here, I think, as well. Up onto this next stage. But we turned left and just sort of crawled us way up to the next sort of level. So I'm just at the top of the next level, just having a look down. And yeah, it's quite a chill, is that, even walking it. So from that point we continue up the track, fairly steady. It levels off a bit and into the next climb. Can't believe the heat up here now. Now, for me, the obvious line is to the right. You can see the track as it goes up. But for the pro riders, the top riders, it was straight up those rock faces. Absolutely incredible how they do it. Unbelievable stuff. We'll just have a walk up to them. So they come from the track, cutting across here, up and straight up onto the top. Now you've got to be carrying some speed to do that, really have. I mean, it's probably about 5 foot, maybe a bit more. But if you get it wrong, you're going to be in a world of pain. But once you get onto that top level here, it flattens off a little bit, and you can just then move on to the next rock steps. So we're still at the top of that initial step. The guys came up. You can see where the track splits, and they've come up straight up here. And the other line that I rode up on the trail ride, what I did last Monday, up and round, and then further up. So, you know, the likes of Wade Young, Mario Roman, Travis Teasdale, they're just hitting that kicker at the bottom and just lifting straight up onto this top section and then going straight up onto the next level. And then once you're on that next level, you know you've made it. Up, again quite hard packed, just follow the route round and it's a nice steady climb up to the finish. And just as you're coming up to the top, you can see how sharp these rocks are. Oh, there's little sticky up rocks. Things like that. That. All in the middle. Then you're up onto the finish point where you go through the gate. It's on the top now. Coming through the gate. Yeah, good. Thank you for that.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. That's the chap who gave me permission to go through from the manager. On the top, this is where the arch would be, the finishing arch. So that's a quick tour of the top of Mt Tahtali, the goal finish area for Sea2Sky. We are 2,365 metres above sea level here. It's a fantastic place to be. Looking forward to coming back next year. Hopefully I'll have my wife with me next year as well, and I will be riding again. I've really enjoyed it this week. If you want to come to Sea2Sky, you want to take part in it, or even come as a holiday and just follow the race, get in touch with us at Eurotech. We'll give you all the information you need. If you want to rent a bike from us, or potentially rent a bike while you're here, or be a rider in the actual race, get in touch. We'll give you all the information you want. Like I said in my previous videos, anybody can take part, whatever level you're at. You know, there's something for everybody. It doesn't matter if you just get to the first couple of checkpoints, as long as you're enjoying yourself, and it's a challenge. You know, if you are a bit more prepared, it does help. But you know, either way, you're going to have fun and you're going to be testing yourself, and that's what it's all about. Taking part in these events is a really good experience. I'm looking forward to coming back next year, plus doing a few other things as well. So stay tuned. Hard Enduro and Adventure Media at Eurotech. From Sea2Sky, back soon.